So we gonna pick back up from that night that all this just happened that day. So we all get together and say we all about to go make our phone calls because we moving in tandem. So everybody gonna make their phone call, then Doc make his phone call. But when Doc get on his phone call, we see Doc goes the fuck out. No, don't tell me that. Don't tell me that, T. So after a while, Doc's still on the phone. We just patiently waiting to see what's going on because he nutting up. Then finally he get off the phone. We like, man, what's going on? What's wrong, baby? Man, my mama just died, man. Fuck, man. So we all walking Doc back to his cell trying to console him, but it ain't doing no good. He just done left. He ain't even there no more. He just crying and everything like that because before Doc came to prison and while he was in prison, him and his mama remained tight. Doc had just found out when he got his time that his mama was diagnosed with cancer. So he knew she had cancer, but it wasn't as bad or had spread it as bad over the years of him doing his time. So now her cancer had to spread it and she passed away, and this is what he dealing with. So the rest of that night, we talk to him as much as we can before the time wind down. Lockdown! So we all return to our cells, and once I get in my cell, after I get situated, me and one of my cellmates, we start playing cards and shit. So while we playing cards, we hear a whole bunch of screaming. Then later, we find out all this screaming coming from B's cell. Now, I'm going to kind of tell y'all what it sounds like to me. Man, chill out, man. Bitch, you gonna give me what I want. No. Where my motherfucking knife at? Okay, just don't stab me, bro. Just please don't stab me, bro. You better turn over and don't motherfucking move a muscle. Yeah, pull that shit down. Tell me you like it. Tell me you like it. Bitch, I said tell me you like it. I like it. And Beast violate his cellmate all fucking night. That's all you hearing. Even when we go back to sleep, they start it up again. And he's still in there fucking this dude. Sleep late, lose weight. We go to child and we come back to the tier. It's a non-work day. So as soon as we get back to the tier, all the bullshit get to cranking up. Beast, now I got another dude in here that do tattoos. So Beast want to give him some tattoos. So he goes up to the cell of the dude that's doing the tattoo, and he got another dude that's getting a tattoo at this time. Hey, man, let me go ahead and get in there and get this tattoo, man. You can get your shit later, bro. Now, dude who getting this tattoo gets the fuck up like a hoe and leaves out that bitch. And then Beast tell the dude, hey, man, how much you charge for tattoos, man? Shit, depends on what you want. For the basic tattoo, 2 packs of cigarettes or 4 packs of cookies. But depends on what you want to get, big dog. So him and the tattoo dude, they work out the price or whatever, and dude start doing Beast tattoo. So when dude finished doing Beast tattoo, Beast get up and walks out the motherfucking cell. Ain't pay the man shit. So tattoo dude come walking out his cell, say, man, when you gonna give me that little payment you owe me, you heard me? Now, at this time, he trying to act like he ain't scared of Beast, but you can see he kind of trembling and you can hear it in his voice. So Beast walked back up to him, yeah, bro. Boom, bitch ass. And he grabbed dude around his neck and he chokes dude the fuck out. Now, not only did he headbutt this man, but he grabs this man around his neck while dude holding his face and chokes this man the fuck to sleep. Then lets the man go, and the man drops on the fucking concrete hard as a motherfucker. Then he walks the fuck off like he ain't did nothing. So it got this other dude named Vending Machine that's right next door to Tattoo Man's cell. So he walks in the man's cell and start gathering up all the man fucking shit that he sells and walks the fuck out this man's cell. This man comes out his cell and look at Beast walking away with his shit and don't say nothing. Don't open his mouth. I can't say I blame the man because the man small as a motherfucker. He ain't bothered nobody and he was giving people sweet-ass deals. People who couldn't afford to get shit at the time, he'll look out. He don't even charge you double like most motherfuckers do. And Beast walks back to the bench where all his crew sitting at and start handing this man snacks off to his fucking crew, and they sits there eating this man's shit. Now, I'm gonna show you how cold-blooded this dude is. So he tells Zeke, hey, man, go up there and get the cards, man. Let's play some cards. Zeke got some cards in his cell. So when Zeke go upstairs, the Queen team snatch Zeke and start jugging the fuck out of Zeke. And when Queen Sugar and them finish jugging Zeke up, they throws him over the motherfucking railing. Look like this man landed on his neck. And what Beast do? Y'all think y'all did something. You ain't do nothing. Man, go get that nigga some help. So two of Beast flunkies, they go run their stupid ass to the back, beating on door. Boom, boom, boom. We need help up in here. We need help. So the whole time, Beast ain't move a motherfucking muscle. He just sit there talking to Queen Sugar and them up there. Yeah, don't worry. I'm coming at you. So the guard come in, he immediately sees Zeke laying there, body twisted and leaking out. He gets on the rail, we need help over here. So about 5 minutes later, the assistant warden and the medics come running in there. Lock him down, lock him down. That's the assistant warden as the medics go and tend to Zeke. They put him on the neck brace, and they patches him up, and they rolls him the fuck out. They put us in the cell, lock us down for 1 hour. So we all in our cell, doing whatever it is we do. Then the guards and the wardens come back in, handing out everybody incident slips, saying, fill these out. We need to know what the fuck happened. So everybody fills these incident slips out, but you know they ain't gonna find out a motherfucking thing. So they comes back, collect the incident slips, and then they let that hour roll around. Cells open! So we all come back out our cells and everybody bringing out the game or whatever activity they about to come down to the tier and do. So all we see this dude playing cards named Prophet. We see Tourette standing by him, tapping his motherfucking feet. Now, Prophet only been in this prison for about 20 days, so he ain't see the incident when Tourette got his ass beat up for doing this same shit. So you see Prophet just kind of glancing at Tourette, just glancing at him. Then all of a sudden, he spins around off the bench set, spins around towards where Tourette at, and he tells Tourette, he say, now when you finish jacking off, see all these dudes at this table? These are my dogs. We gonna fuck you. So go ahead and finish jacking off. Boy, I just come from federal penitentiary in Colorado where we do that shit at, boy. So Tourette try to walk off, my bad. But by the time he do that, these dudes done jump the fuck up. Stand on that. Boom, boom. And they stomp his ass for about 20 minutes. And after they finish stomping, they pick his ass up. Tourette screaming and hollering, put me down, put me down. And they spitting on Tourette as they drag his ass in they cell. And when I tell you all you hear is Tourette screaming and hollering, and these boys holding him down and fucking him, they fucked the shit out of Tourette for playing them fucking games. So everything kind of calmed down for a minute because the guards come in. Now they showing a new CO the ropes, and you can hear them talking. Yeah, your safety is the first priority. You don't run in here trying to intervene in nothing. You wait until everything over. And then you come in here and you get some assistance and you get the fuck back out of here. That's what they saying. Now, even though they felt like that, I don't think the right way of going by things is to let the inmates hear you say some shit like this. Because inmates gonna take advantage of this every time because they know where the guards stand at. So they finish doing their tour with the rookie CO, and they leaves the fuck back out of here and lock us the fuck back in here. So everybody get back to what they was doing, they day or whatever, playing cards, playing checkers, playing chess. Everybody got some kind of activity going on. Man, don't do me that. I'm sick of y'all. You see swole face ass TJ stabbing Nate the fuck up, losing his mind, snot coming out of his nose. He crying and just steady jugging the fuck out of Nate. So Nate homeboys run to the back, boom, 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 boom. And the guards take their precious fucking time coming up in here. And finally they come in here, they see Nate laying on the floor. They radio. They get Nate some help, they patch him up, and they rolls him the fuck on out of here and locks us the fuck back in here. And you see Beast just stand there, he jugged that boy. So not even 15 minutes later, after the guards done left out of here with Nate, you see Beast and them make their way to TJ cell. So they goes in TJ cell, and you can't really hear nothing. You know what I'm saying? All I know is they stay up in there for about 30, 40 minutes talking to TJ. Then after 30, 40 minutes, they come walking back out TJ cell with TJ. They done went up there and recruited TJ, and now he back out with them thinking he Mr. Badass. So Beast walked TJ to the bench they were sitting at and tell TJ, hey, y'all, let's see TJ sit right here. This a soldier right here, boy. That boy went back for his. That boy down for his. And TJ like eating all this shit up. Afternoon chow! So we all line up for chow, and they takes us in the lunchroom. We all get our trays, and we all sit down. Now we just sitting there eating when two inmates from another tier that's on the same lunch shift as us, they get to arguing with each other backwards and forward on something that happened in their tier. Settle down! So the guard then kind of cooled it down for a minute, when out of nowhere, one of the inmates get up and, he done stabbed the other inmate in his forehead and in his eye. I mean, this man hollering and hollering, and the guards come rushing over. Pow! He cracked him with the nightstick, but the inmate still moving, trying to get up, so the guards pull out the mace and spray the whole fucking cafeteria with the fucking mace. Now we all back coughing, choking, and slobbing and shit again, trying to catch our breath. Then they gather all us up and rush us the fuck back out of there into our tiers and put us in the cells and lock us down until another guard come let us the fuck out so they can go back and tend to this situation. So after 2 hours of our eyes burning, the cells finally popped the fuck back open and we permitted to roam again. So everybody at this point, they just chilling on benches and chilling right now because they eyes still kind of fucked up. So that kind of happened until they come in, program time. Now today is the first day that we actually start these programs. And everybody signed up for the programs, and whatever program that you have up for the day, that's the program you going to. So my program is boxing. That's my first one up, along with most of my dudes. So the guards come in and they break us in groups depending on where we going. And then they all takes us to our programs. Now when we get in there, we see this big husky dude. He a former boxer. That's our new instructor. So the guard immediately tells him, don't take no shit on him. I don't take no shit. My name is Instructor Gibbons. For the days you coming here, I will be teaching you the art of boxing. This is a very disciplined sport. It is a very rough sport. But this is a sport that you can learn to defend yourself in these walls and outside of these walls, if you pay attention. So while the instructor gone on and on, the guard hadn't left at this time. One of these inmates named Landon, he just going off and talking about, I bet you everybody in here can knock your ass out. He just going hard on the instructor. So at this point, this is when we learn who the fuck Instructor Gibbons was. His real true character. He tells Landon, stand the fuck up. So you think you can whoop my ass, huh? I don't think I not can whoop your ass. Now, Landon is the type of dude you could tell been in special ed all his life. You know, the type of dude you don't really take serious. You know, but traditional or gladiator? The instructor gives Landon two styles of fighting. You want to do it the traditional way or you want to do it the gladiator way? We go gladiator. Now, I think Landon chose gladiator because the shit sound cool. But apparently gladiator mean bare-fisted, fighting. So why the fuck did he do that? Come on. Now, class, watch carefully as I execute these boxing techniques. Now, we later find out that Instructor Gibbons learned how to box in the military. He was in the military for about 14 years, something like that. And when he swear up, he got a dead look in his eyes. Boom, boom. The first two licks are both body shots that makes Landon throws the fuck up. But Instructor Gibbons don't stop there. Now, class, the next lick is gonna immobilize him, but keeps him on his feet. Pay attention to the technique. When I tell you Landon head jerked back and his eyes rolled behind his head and then they came back buck, I felt so sorry for him, but Instructor Gibbons still ain't finished with him. Now pay attention, I'm gonna execute a punch that puts him down with less force as possible. I wanna reserve my energy. Now at this time, Landon crying, he got throw up all over his mouth, and he's staggering, but he's still up. Then Instructor Gibbons does some shit like this, and pull this punch back, and BOW! I mean, it was lightning fast and landing dropped like a fucking sack of potatoes. This man stretched out on the floor. Then the instructor walks over to the radio that they gave him and radio for the guards to come pick Landon ass up and take him back to his tier. So in the midst of him doing that, all the alarms start going off in the prison. Woo, woo, woo. They just start firing off. And we see all the COs come running to our class, gather all of us up, and take us to one of the small cells on that hall and lock us the fuck up in there. Now, we later found out that some more inmates that was in the agriculture class had took some shears and jugged another inmate. And they was like, man, this dude ain't gonna make it. They say they seen the shears go through and through the dude. So we all locked in this small cell and everybody discussing about what's going on. And we stay up in here for about 2 hours before we hear the guards come. Program's over for the day. So they line us up and they take us back to the tier and they locks us the fuck up in there. Now, they had to cut the program short today, so we back up in the motherfucking tier too early. So we ain't yet ready to take our shower, so we go run and get the chessboards and shit, and we go find us a bench, and we sit down and start playing chess. So we ain't even sat down good. We ain't even moved the first piece on the fucking board before we see Beast and TJ and them running after Nate other boy, and Nate other boy runs in his motherfucking cell and tries to close the fucking cell on them. For a minute, he out holding their ass, so they wrestling with the cell. Finally, the cell pops the fuck open. Now, Nate other boy already in that cell. So they goes in the motherfucking cell on both of them. So everybody jump up and go runs around there to Nate homeboy in them cell to see what's going on. And all you see when you get to that motherfucker, boom, bam, bam. Oh, you back up, let TJ finish him. I got him, bam. So you see TJ go up in the cell and he goes to punching on one of Nate boys, but one of Nate boys getting up. Now, this had to be the softest fucking lick I ever seen somebody throw, and he drops TJ with this fucking lick. Now, they all get mad because they homeboy didn't hit TJ and dropped him, so they all just rush him and start beating his ass and pounding him out. They pound his ass under the bed. So by that time, Nate other homeboy had them made outside the cell, and they beating him the fuck down outside the cell. But I give you this, he fighting them back. He can't really do nothing with him because they over his ass like a swarm of bees. Now, Beast, TJ, and a couple more of they boys still in the cell beating up Nate other homeboy. Yeah, I got this nigga. Y'all get out the cell. I got this nigga. Now, all you see is Beast stomp this man a couple more times. Yeah, you coming out these pants. Now, Nate homeboy holding on to his pants screaming, no, no, bitch, let him go. Stop me a motherfucking again. Bitch, put your head down. Yeah. This dude fucking me. Yeah, say you like. I said say you like it. And he tears this man ass up in that cell. Then he looks at Nate other boy who on the ground. They didn't stop stomping him at this time, but he just laying on the ground looking at his homeboy get turned the fuck out. And he say, I'm doing you next. Now, this is another one of those situations when I tell you the prey becomes the predator. Cause he looks at TJ, come in here and fuck this nigga. And without uttering a motherfucking word, TJ walks in that cell, pull his clothes down, and go up in Nate homeboy too. He ain't want to do this shit, I know he didn't. Cause he know what it feels like to have this happen to him. But he didn't want to be on the other end of Beast. So he fucked that man too. Now, while TJ running in Nate homeboy, Beast walk outside the cell and stomp Nate other homeboy in the head, grabs him, and take him in the motherfucking cell. And needless to say, they ran up in his ass too. Now, while they still up in there running into them dudes, Nate homeboys start walking off because most of them ain't with the bullshit. They don't even want to participate in the activity. You see Queen Sugar come out of nowhere and start jugging Lonnie ass up. Lonnie is one of the niggas who came from the other prison that was on the last transport with Beast. And now he's one of Beast's homeboys. Queen Sugar and them, they done underestimated these queens. And they done took advantage of these niggas slipping, fucking niggas, and then jug Lonnie the fuck up. You see another Queen team member come through that bitch jugging Lonnie too. You got two motherfuckers jugging Lonnie. They letting Lonnie have it. Now, Beast heard all the commotion. He come running out the motherfucking cell, pulling his pants up. By that time, they done let Lonnie have it and was on their way back to their cell. So two of their homies go knock on the door and beat for the motherfucking guards. And just like routine, the guards come in, radio for help. The medics come and roll their ass out. And they locks us back in this motherfucker. And you know what's coming next. They coming with these no good ass statements they want everybody to write. That never solves anything. No consequences, no nothing. Just lock them animals back in this motherfucker. I give it to them. Half of these motherfuckers in here, like I said, deserve to be in here. But what about the motherfuckers that you supposed to be protecting that can't defend themselves? That ain't got nothing to do with this. They gotta suffer with the bad. Okay, guys, we gonna pick up from this part. Like I said, I ain't gonna leave y'all hanging. I'm coming back in with another episode today.